Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to Weird World Adventures, the podcast. I'm your host, Mallory.
And I'm your host, Michael.
And we're here to show you just how weird this world of ours really is. I don't think it's fair because I had to redo this opener and I was sassing you before about me having to, call you out for laughing because you called me out for laughing last time.
No, I'm a professional.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're laughing right now.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm good.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What are we going to talk about today, Michael?
What are we going to talk about today, Mallory?
You know what to tell us? The 1947 Kon Tiki Expedition. Why are we going to talk about it?
Because I made a smart purchase?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
If you didn't tune into the ECAD episode, you wouldn't know that Michael bid on a piece of the Kon Tiki.
Bid and won.
Bid and won a piece of the Kon Tiki, which now lives here at our house.
It does.
It does. He was really excited. Now, tell everyone how you know about the Kon Tiki.
Why don't we start with what it even is?
All right. I think this is just so interesting. Okay. It was, as I said, 1947 expedition. It was a 101-day, 4,300-mile journey across the Pacific Ocean on a raft, led by Norwegian explorer Thor Heyerdahl. He used a balsa wood raft. That's crazy, by the way. Built with ancient techniques. And he aimed to prove that South Americans could have settled Polynesia, showcasing incredible bravery and navigating exclusively via ocean currents and winds.
So his whole thing was he thought, like his pet theory was that Polynesia was originally settled from South America as opposed to Asia.
Right. Or at least Asia. That the South Americans could have made it there.
Okay.
And early settled there.
Got it.
But I mean, I think genetically they kind of proved it was Asia, but that was his theory.
Yeah, would they have... This was
47. I don't think they would have
They wouldn't have been able to know the genetics yet, right? I mean, I'm sure they... When could we do genetic testing?
I don't know. When did genetic testing?
But when he had this theory, I think he was the outlier already.
Yeah, sounds like it. It was the 50s,
okay.
So it wasn't quite there. With the discovery of chromosome abnormalities and the cause of Down syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little bit...
That was karyotyping, though.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been ancestral genetic typing. You know, Down syndrome, you can see the actual chromosomes.
Yeah.
Being the problem.
Right.
Trisomy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But to tell someone's ancestry, you'd have to be able to, I think, read the chromosomes.
Right. So this is
before that.
Is, I guess,
the point,
yes. So he believed that the Polynesian islands were once settled by pre-Incan populations from Peru. Contrary to the popular belief of Southeast Asian origin.
Okay, so at his time...
It was plausible, but unlikely.
But the prevailing theory was South Asia.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't disproven, and that was his theory.
Got it.
But yeah, the predominant was this is
a
Southeast Asia.
Proof of concept.
Yeah.
It could have been done.
What a ballsy move.
That's a hell of a way to
prove...
try to prove your pet theory.
Yeah.
Right? And not prove it. Even if you're able to do it, it just proves that it could be done, not that it was done.
Right.
So it's
I think he just wanted to prove that it could be done.
Okay.
I mean,
right, well,
it was named Kon Tiki after the Incan sun god Viracocha. The vessel was constructed from 9 balsa logs from Ecuador. So we're committing to this.
What is balsa?
Balsa wood, we used to... Okay, this is going to be...
I can't picture it in my head. I know this is going to go great on an audio format.
I know. Exceptionally lightweight, soft hardwood, renowned for its strength to weight ratio.
Okay.
So it's good for models because it gives a lot of give.
Okay.
So I know balsa wood rods. This is going to sound really crazy because my freshman year acting class in college, our instructors thing was like you have to know your lines like it's your life, basically. Like there's no thought into it. Like it has to be just second nature.
Live the art.
Right. Well, I mean, you can't think about the line. It has to just come out. So we would have to run our lines, and we had to bring in these 2 balsa wood sticks, and we would throw the balsa wood sticks like juggling back and forth to our partners while we were saying our lines, so that you knew, like, you couldn't think about it. You just knew them instinctively, and you're like focusing on throwing the sticks. That's how I know balsa wood.
Wow.
What a fool.
What a... It's funny. It's funny to me. You must know. Please come out. You don't have to. You can't think about it. It just has to be so ingrained in you, which would be indistinguishable from how I would do it, which is I also wouldn't know my lines, and they would just come out, and I would have no talent at all.
But then your scene partner would be very confused when you said the wrong thing.
Well, they'd be focusing on my balsa wood. They wouldn't even notice. I'd be hurling that balsa wood at them, and they wouldn't even know what was happening.
I wish I still had
just
it.
Making up total bullshit.
They had to be like a distinctive size, like width and length, and we would just juggle them back and forth.
It's how we do the podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
We prep.
Motion down.
So, like, I live this podcast, and it just comes out. Every week, the topic is so ingrained in me. I'm just hurling balsa wood at you.
And then if you dropped it, you had to start over.
I've never dropped balsa wood.
Oh, there's another. Okay, this is a tangent. We're going off on a tangent right now, but this is
good. Are we?
This is good. So we kept those sticks, I think, this is definitely, it was still freshman year, but we had a parent-teacher day where my professor invited the parents in to see what we were doing in class, right?
In college?
In college. I don't know. We were a very small, weird class. It was at VCU. We, went in the big room we weren't normally in because our parents were all coming in. Mm-hmm. And we did this exercise because you had to build trust and be comfortable with everybody around you and your body. I know. And so you would have your balsa wood sticks, and so one partner would be blindfolded, just be blind.
And juggling balsa?
No, you're not juggling anymore.
Okay.
The other person your partner would stand behind you and put the sticks up against your back and move you forward, and you walk together. And we're all moving around each other, and they would tell you, okay, go right, by poking you with the stick, and go left. So they had to steer you. Yes.
Cattle prods of balsa.
Yes. So they'd steer you with the balsa wood, and you'd have to weave in and out of each other, and not. And no one. The weird thing is, no one got hurt except for Parent-Teacher Day, because so the parents came in, and that's the day that someone gets hurt, right?
Nice.
Because there was this girl that our professor just hated. And she just, wasn't paying attention on Parent Day and walked her partner into the wall in front of all the parents.
Walked her into a wall?
Into the wall.
I mean, you're going to see the wall, right?
I mean, that had to be intentional, right? But he was furious, and we were like, well, she walked her into a wall.
I also need to invest in a pair of balsa wood sticks and just herd you around the house to do chores. It's time for the dishes.
Wow.
Sweetheart, I'm just going to move you here. I'm nudging you towards the dishes. Do the dishes.
Wow, monster. Anyway, that's why I know
So it's a
balsa
great
wood.
material.
It's a great material.
You can make a
pliable
raft and go on a solo expedition 4,300 miles across the Pacific, or you can herd your wife around and get her to do the right chores.
Wow, you took the wrong lessons out of this.
Mm-hmm.
So
these are my viracocha balsa
very
wood sticks.
On theme, I say, because he names it after the Incan sun god, Peru. Mm-hmm. Got some balsa logs from Ecuador.
I have to say one more thing about Parent-Teacher Day.
Yeah.
If I was the parent and I was coming in for the look at what we're doing with your college tuition money for your kid, and someone's herding around my kid with balsa wood, I bet, wow, I just got scammed for $100,000.
Mm-hmm.
What have I been paying for? Yeah, that's the kind of thing you maybe don't want to showcase.
I don't remember what else we even showcased. I just remember that because the girl was locked into the wall.
Yeah. I'm sure anybody that went to that Parent-Teacher Day remembers. That is the only thing that was remembered. That and maybe the irritation of knowing how much money you just spent on this clearly valuable diploma.
Oh my god,
Okay.
so good.
Anyways.
So the Kon Tiki
Yes.
was a 6-man crew, including
I didn't know
Thor
it was 6
Heyerdahl.
people. I thought it was just this guy.
That's because you watched
Yeah, it's because
Herb.
I had a bad intro to it. Okay.
So this guy Thor. There was also a navigator, an engineer. What kind of engineer do you need on a raft?
I'm maintaining all this high-tech balsa wood equipment.
A telegraph operator. So I guess he had 2 telegraph operators, and they must have had a telegraph machine on there. So maybe that's why they needed engineers.
So
and a
That's
sociologist.
still 3 people to do that job.
And a sociologist.
That's also interesting.
So how big was the raft? I need to ask that question now. I want to see it like
seems like it would be-
people's size.
yeah.
It has to be huge. It was 45 feet long and 20 feet wide.
Okay.
So,
That's not
it's not huge. For 6
For
people.
6 people. I wouldn't want to live on it with 6 people.
Did they tie themselves to like
It has like a hut.
raft
It
when
has
they
like a hut.
Does it? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it does
it
have
does
a little
have a hut.
hut. Weird. Has this tiny little hut on the back of it.
Do you think someone's awake the whole time?
So-
you're
you
like
have
sitting
to
in
be,
shit.
right?
You have to
You
be,
have
right?
to
You
be.
can't all be sleeping.
Isn't there always someone like on old pirate ships in the nest? I can't
Man,
speak.
wow, what?
I'm
What is it?
dying. Isn't there
Shitting in the crow's nest.
Isn't there always someone in the crow's nest?
I don't know. I guess seems like you would always have.
I
somebody
feel like
in there.
that's also like pirate law.
Pirate law. I
Yeah.
think there was a distinct lack of law in pirate culture.
Let's see. Yes, traditionally when a ship was at sea, the crow's nest was meant to be manned by a barrelman at all times,
Yeah.
especially when people are sleeping. So,
Well, yeah, it would seem like
so
it
you're
would
gonna
be
have
the
somebody
most
on
important
lookout.
time
Yeah,
to be
definitely. So a 6-man crew on this relatively small raft.
Yeah.
Yeah, the journey was from April 28th to August 7th, 1947.
Mm-hmm.
The raft left Caijo, Peru, and was towed out to the Humboldt Current by the Peruvian Navy.
It's a funny use of the Navy to me.
I know. We're going to tow it out by the
It's like
Navy.
right after World War II. Well, we have all these ships we made for the war. And not a lot to do now that the war is over.
So we're going to
So let's just
tow it
tow
out.
this raft out here.
So they had to be towed into the... Well, but the early civilizations in Latin America weren't going to be towed out by the Navy.
That's a good point. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. So doesn't that not prove this yet?
It wouldn't prove it to me.
Because you didn't... Yeah.
You didn't do it on your own. You were towed out
Look,
by
it's
the Navy.
totally plausible if this battleship just
Tows
brings
me
them
out.
into the current.
Right.
So once you're there,
You're good.
it's great.
Right. That seems like you skipped the hard part.
Doesn't seem problematic.
It seems problematic to me.
Look, I'm no expert, but I watched Castaway, and I'm pretty sure one of the hard parts of getting off the island was getting out of the island.
Right, you have to get away from all the waves. Like, you
Yeah.
have to get through the tide.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
If the ship just pulls them out there, done deal.
Right. Super
Wilson
easy.
would still be with us.
Poor Wilson.
Wilson would still be with us.
I cried when I was like 8 when that came out.
It is a ball.
It was a ball. It was like a stuffy, right? You're like
Yeah, you're a
I
bad.
feel for this.
You're a bad example because this is a middle-aged woman now who sleeps with not one but 2 stuffed animals that she's had since probably about 8.
Yeah. Wishbone I got when I was 8.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wow, you take that back.
No, he's
We all
rough.
love Wishbone. We're all going to watch the Wishbone documentary.
Who is this we?
Everyone loves Wishbone. Except for you. It was the greatest. That's how I learned all about the classic literature. And then it made me want to read. I'm just saying.
I feel like this is mentioned once an episode at least.
He played Raoul the Vicomte de Chagny in Phantom of the
I'm pretty
Opera.
sure we mentioned this last time.
Well, we love Wishbone.
We're talking about the Kon Tiki. Maybe he can do the Kon Tiki and I'll watch that episode.
I would watch that. Maybe he did. It sounds like the book was well received. So the crew...
My mom bought me the book. It's downstairs.
So good. The crew faced sharks.
Mm-hmm.
That has to be brutal on that raft, right? Face sharks. So
I'm sure they just leave you alone. On a
Well,
raft? They're not going to bother you.
I mean, they faced sharks. That's what it says.
But what does that mean? Sure, they're in the ocean with you.
I mean, I feel like they're probably attacking the raft. It depends on the
Attacking
shark.
the raft?
Have you seen Jaws?
I have. We're going to need a bigger raft.
Yeah. They faced massive storms, which sounds horrifying, and the constant slow drifting at the mercy of the ocean.
Isn't part of the problem they kind of got stuck in the doldrums?
I think they did.
And they just can't move because there's nothing. It's just it's a raft with a sail on it.
Everyone's going to hear the lovely typing of my hands. Yeah, I got stuck in the doldrums.
Yeah, see, yeah.
But it did not remain there forever. Well, I would sure hope not. Thank you, Google, for that.
Yeah, I know what the doldrums are.
So after they left the coast of Peru, they encountered areas with little to no wind, where their raft drifted slowly at the mercy of the currents.
Now I know what the doldrums are.
Yeah? How?
Phantom toll booth. Did you ever see the Phantom toll booth?
I didn't.
What? What a blemish on your record.
Well, hey,
I
you
have
haven't
it
seen
downstairs.
Wishbone.
I have it downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
The doldrums.
Yeah, you haven't... The kid that goes through the Phantom toll booth, and he's in a cartoon world.
Mm-mm.
It's Eddie Munster.
Oh, I've never seen it. Weird.
Yeah. There's nothing to do in the doldrums.
It's also like used for an emotional state now too, right? It's like a metaphor for
yeah, it's
your
not
emotional...
from Phantom. I mean, I just...
No, I know. So they spent time waiting for constant winds to catch their sail to move them westward towards Polynesia. During the slow periods, they were surrounded by marine life and sharks, which they observed from the raft.
See, now they just observed them in this report.
I know. What do you see? Despite this, they survived for 101 days and managed to reach the Tuamotu Islands by relying on the Humboldt Current and prevailing trade winds. So let's go back here. So they faced sharks.
Observed sharks.
Massive storms and the constant slow drifting mercy of the ocean.
I'm not saying it's not ballsy. It seems like a terrible idea.
It gets crazier too. They relied on fishing and collecting rainwater, all while documenting the behavior of the marine life. So at least they're doing some other research while they're there, right? We're going to document the marine life. But, I mean, just collecting rainwater and eating the fish. I mean, that's...
How else would you do it, though, back then?
I mean, I think you could bring water. They just did a raft, so it's not really going to work. They can't bring that much, right?
Well, they probably brought some water and then relied on it getting refilled.
Yeah. So after 101 days, the raft crashed into the reef at Raroia Atoll.
Wow.
Raroia.
Sure, you nailed that.
I nailed it. At the Tuamotu Islands, completing the
atolls.
journey.
Atolls are fun.
Atolls. What's an atoll, Michael?
It's like an island with a hole in it. Look, yeah.
Like a donut.
It looks like a donut.
Okay.
Well, I don't think it have to be donut shaped, but I think it
Has to have a hole.
Has a hole in it.
Weird.
Weird.
So their legacy and the reason that it's so well remembered is the journey proved that a primitive pre-Columbian raft could actually make the journey, though modern genetic and linguistic evidence suggests that Polynesians originated from Asia, which was the...
Prevailing.
Yes. With only limited early contact from South America. So he proved that could have happened.
Well, if you had a navy.
If you had a navy, I was going to say that. But it still likely did not. But it was such a PR stunt at the time that his book, The Kon Tiki Expedition, became an international bestseller. And the 1950 documentary won an Academy Award.
I didn't even know there was a documentary.
I know, you have
much
to
less
watch
that it
this
won an
now.
Academy Award.
And if it's 1950, I'm sure it has all the people in it because it's fresh. So yeah, I would love to.
Well, they would have just done it.
I wonder what a documentary from the 50s would even look like. I would love to watch that.
Like an old movie, wouldn't it?
I know,
Why
but
would
I've
it look
never
any
seen,
different?
because I've never seen a documentary. I mean, is the style like different than a modern documentary? Like, I've never seen a documentary from that time, I guess.
I'm sure Werner Herzog.
I know.
My boy.
Your boy. The original raft is preserved at the Kon Tiki Museum in Norway, in Oslo. And
It's Oslo, right?
Oslo?
It's Oslo.
Oslo? Oswald?
Wow.
Wow.
So I'm guessing you haven't been there.
I have not.
Yeah.
You know, I always wanted to go to Norway. I've made it to Finland. I could have hopped over, but I didn't.
Well, should have seen the Kon Tiki.
I know. Well, now
What a missed opportunity.
I need to go next time to Sweden, to the ABBA Museum.
Oh my God.
And then to Norway.
What
to
a
the Kon
reason.
Tiki
What a
Museum.
reason.
How can you not go to the ABBA Museum?
I could go and not see the ABBA Museum.
So the museum there, I know, is kind of run by some people from the Explorers Club, which is how they get pieces of the Kon Tiki. And my first, I guess, experience with the Kon Tiki was at the Explorers Club. I did not know what it was. It was my first ECAD, so 2023. And Steve Elkins just comes down with a piece of, like, a huge piece of it. It was like this big, going like, hey, everybody, look at this piece of hold it. This is a piece of the Kon Tiki. You ever think you're going to be able to hold a piece of the Kon Tiki again? You should hold it. And, like, had us hold it.
For those listeners who couldn't see her, as she said, it was
huge.
this big.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
and
I'm
held
really
up something to me. It was about 3 feet in length.
I
that
have
she was holding up.
pregnancy brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was this big.
It was
guys.
this big. I feel like that expression just tells you how big it is.
But you held up
this big.
You held up a hand gesture.
With my excitement.
Yeah.
3 feet.
It was about 3 feet.
And he was very proud of it, and he told us we had to hold it because it was such an important thing. So they have this huge piece of the Kon Tiki raft.
Touch it.
At the Explorers Club in their archives, and I think they just keep cutting off a piece of it to give out every year, or to auction off every year.
Yeah.
In a pretty fancy box.
It was in a fancy box.
It was. And Michael got it.
I got it.
He won it.
I won it.
Now it's in our library.
It's in our library.
A piece of the Kon Tiki.
I really was worried I was going to have a lot of buyer's remorse the next day about that.
I know, you were so worried about it, but you didn't.
And then I didn't.
You felt so good about it. I was proud. I didn't want to stop you because I was supposed to be the responsible one. I didn't want to stop you because you were so excited.
There goes our kids' college money.
Well, everyone else was like, oh, that's so cool.
I know, yeah. I didn't have any buyer's remorse about it.
No.
I usually do. I'm not a spender. I'm not a buy stuff for me kind of guy.
Yeah.
As you know.
Yes.
I worry about I would worry about buying too many just books for a few bucks,
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Just I guess whatever itch I wanted, it stayed itchy. Itchy.
It hit that good spot.
It's the collector, maybe. I like collecting stuff.
The collecting is very cool. I'm a collector.
It just seems like I'm collecting a piece of history that goes in our library.
Yeah. All right. I got this fun piece that is 5 fascinating facts. That's about the film, though. We don't want to talk about the country film. I want 5 fascinating facts.
You know what I always say about the
Kon
podcast?
Tiki Expedition.
I say you have to live it.
Yeah.
It has to just come out. And you're going to pull up this fact sheet that's not even the right Kon Tiki. You are dropping that balsa wood all over the place. I'm hurling that balsa wood at you. You're just like, I can't keep it up.
Thanks. Wow. I'm living it. So, the construction. I just think this is interesting.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. The main body of the float was composed of 9 balsa tree trunks. This is saying they're tree trunks, okay? Up to 14 meters long and lashed together with 30-millimeter hemp ropes, which you have a piece of here. Cross
I've cut
pieces.
down a few, legit trees when I was younger. In a very, we don't know what we're doing, this is very unsafe kind of way. We built a paintball field behind one of my friends' house. He lived kind of in the middle of nowhere in high school.
Yeah.
And there was, it wasn't a river. It was like a creek, but it had been there long enough where if there wasn't water in it, if it hadn't rained in a while, it was probably 8 feet. Like an adult could fully stand in the bed and the banks would be over your head.
Yeah.
So we wanted to build a bridge over it because it kind of traversed where we wanted the paintball field.
Yeah.
So we wanted a bridge to cross the gap. So we cut down just some actual giant trees out there with a few hand saws.
Michael.
And It was, I think we had 2 handsaws. We were like cutting it from both sides, taking turns. And it was like 8 guys trying to, we also just needed it to fall over the river. It's not like we were going to be able to move the tree once it fell. So we were trying to cut it and just push it. So it was like 8 of us rocking this, like, just a full giant tree.
This seems like a great idea.
It was a terrible idea. It worked. Worked. We did it twice because we needed 2 trees.
Oh my God.
And then we went to Lowe's and bought plywood planks and just nailed them to the 2 trees. It worked, but there was a moment there while the tree is rocking back, is teetering, like wants to go down, and it like, we're almost there, and then it rocks all the way back. And like, no, it's the wrong way.
Oh my God.
It was close. It was a close call. Oh my
God.
Times 2. Anyways,
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Good times.
So this is the part that I think is interesting: the supplies. Here we go. We can elaborate on. So they did carry 1,040 liters of drinking water.
Yeah, of course.
In 56 water cans. This is specific.
Oh yeah.
In 56 water cans, as well as a number of sealed bamboo rods. The purpose stated by Heyerdahl for carrying modern and ancient containers was to test the effectiveness of ancient water storage.
Okay.
In the bamboo.
Okay.
So for food, the Kon Tiki carried 200 coconuts, sweet potatoes,
That's a lot of coconuts,
bottle gourds, and other assorted fruit and roots. And then I guess they fished.
So stuff they would have had.
Yeah, they're trying to recreate.
Prove that you could. Yeah.
That's a ballsy move.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the U.S. Army Quartermaster Corps provided field rations. Well, that seems like it's cheating. Field rations, tinned food, and survival equipment. Maybe just in case. Mm-hmm. And in return, the Kon Tiki Explorers reported on the quality and utility of the provisions.
Okay, so
they reviewed it.
They're reviewing it. Nice.
It reminds me of Jimmy's
I was just going to say the MRE reviews.
Please go back on Malorie'sAdventures.com if you haven't and just search MRE. Because my friend Jimmy decided to live off of these MRE Army meals for months.
He decided, but was also in a position where he was hiding out
that's true.
in his room for a few months.
Yes. He literally...
Thrust upon him. The opportunity was thrust upon him.
These are like the hardcore camping / military provisions that don't need to be cooked. Like they have everything they need. And he did a review of them.
They are military rations.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And he reviewed it. And it was comical. Like I think I asked him how it was going, and he actually sent me a breakdown of every meal he had. And it was very comical though. Like he elaborately described his experience with each and every one. I got a daily update.
Yeah.
And then I put it together. I was like, "Can I please use these?" And I put it together as 2 articles. So they're worth it. They are.
It's fun.
They are very stream of consciousness and very hilarious, and you definitely need to read it. But anyway, so they sent them MREs for reviews.
So he did it too.
Yeah.
Heyerdahl also reviewed some MREs on the Kon Tiki.
They also caught plentiful numbers of fish. Ooh, particularly flying fish.
Weird.
Dolphin fish,
yellowfin tuna. You think they just fly onto the raft?
Definitely.
You think you're going to have to catch them?
I feel like they would just fly onto the raft.
Because they're not going to...
They're leaping,
yeah,
right?
They're not going to know what a raft... They're not going to have evolved to avoid rafts.
No, of course not. They definitely probably just... Well, that was an easy fish, right?
I wonder how many are out there for that to happen, though.
Apparently a lot, to be noted.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then they also ate sharks.
I thought they were just observing the sharks.
They ate them too, apparently. I'm hearing so many conflicted things about these sharks.
It started with the sharks eating them, maybe.
Now they're maybe eating the sharks.
So them watching the sharks, and now they're eating the sharks.
They were equipped with watertight sports wristwatches manufactured by Swiss watchmaker from Eterna. And then after the journey, Eterna decided to brand their sports watches as Kon Tiki.
I'll need to get a Kon Tiki sports watch for memorabilia too.
And
my next unnecessary purchase.
Yeah, that sounds like a good
raid the other kids.
You're gonna have this whole Kon Tiki theme going on.
Right.
The expedition carried an amateur radio station with the call sign of LI2B, operated by former World War II Norwegian resistance radio operators. Wow, that's like specific.
Weird. That's very specific.
Yeah. Interesting. So they were like in constant communication. Their transmitters were powered by batteries and a hand crank generator. Wow. Wow. Each unit was water resistant, used 2 E30 vacuum tubes, and provided approximately 6 watts of RF output, the equivalent of a small flashlight. Well, that sounds interesting. And it like shows kind of the voyage there. Anyway, we've covered a lot about the Kon Tiki voyage. We don't need to go into anything crazy. I wanted to know more about their rations, to be honest. I don't know why. That was really just...
Yeah, now I have to know which MRE Heyerdahl thought was the best.
Yeah, you do. Mm-hmm. You do.
Compare it with Jimmy's Nuts.
But you need to tell everyone how you know about the Kon Tiki, because you didn't do that.
I feel like I did it the other one.
You might have, but some people might not have heard it.
We'll go back and listen.
Wow.
I know it from an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, you do.
Where he happens to go and see the play, the Kon Tiki.
Yeah.
Which, is that even a real play, or is that also just fabricated?
No, I think it was a guy's one-man show. So
okay.
I think
in
the thing, this guy just put together a one-man show.
Yeah.
About being Thor Heyerdahl.
But that is a real show.
No. I think this guy just put it together.
For the episode.
For the episode.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm asking.
I think so. Okay. I think that was the point, was this guy put a one-man... Because one-man shows...
What do you mean this guy, though? I mean, it's Clive Owen is...
Yeah. Clive Owen's character. Is it him or is it his character?
He's playing Clive Owen.
Okay.
Yeah, like he is Clive Owen.
Yeah.
But he's like playing a fictionalized douchebag version of Clive Owen, I hope. Because,
right.
Yeah, it's like his one-man play. I guess that's why I thought Thor was the only one on the Kon Tiki, because it's my exposure to the Kon Tiki. Yeah, that's it.
Doesn't sound like it. Yeah. So no, he just
from
made...
an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, on Curb, he made like the one-man show, and he's angry because...
He's not getting recognition. He's not getting
Didn't
praise.
Larry not praise him? Yeah, and
not adequately.
He didn't adequately praise him.
He gets very offended.
And it's the one where they have the fake, the crier. Yeah, the crier, and they put her in the audience.
He starts dating the girl because she's a hired crier.
Yeah.
And he thinks it's legit. And he's getting the praise he wants, the tears he wants from his performance. And they start dating, and then he realizes, it's just good stuff. It's just good stuff. Go check it out.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's
Yes.
my exposure to the Kon Tiki.
Very nice, very nice. Well, I hope you learned about the Kon Tiki today and balsa wood.
And why you should definitely pursue a theater arts degree at VCU, so you can throw those balsa wood logs at each other.
Hey, Theater VCU gave us some love. I had some good teachers.
No, they did.
My time there, I will say...
I'm going to prod you around the house with some balsa wood, too.
I will say my time there, it was a lot of people from Broadway. I feel like we got good training. We had some
I'm sure you did.
I know.
There's something funny to me about the idea of having a parent visit day and showcasing prodding each other around with sticks.
The arts are weird. You also do the trust falls. You do all the stereotypical roll your eyes stuff. And we had to wear all black.
That's also
We had
fun.
to neutralize our emotions so people don't look at you and judge you based on your character. So you had to wear all black. So we were those weird theater kids walking around. Oh, look, that whole group of people is wearing all black. It's the theater. And they were like specific, like t-shirts. It can't be like wife beaters, like long sleeve, like or short to long sleeve t-shirts at a specific whatever, like black sweatpants or movement pants. Like it was very specific. Very specific.
It's funny because I do wear all black to work now.
You do.
And I sit in a dark room.
Yep.
Every day.
Yep.
I wear not just all black. I wear I have multiple outfits of the same black outfit.
Yep. Same pair of black scrubs. It's really nice though. I like those scrubs. They're very nice. They have your name on it though. We weren't allowed to have any like flair or identifying anything.
You need
just
18
black.
pieces of flair.
Right. Oh my God.
Yeah. Come on.
Office Space. Yeah. Yeah.
You only know that because I made you watch.
It's true. I hadn't seen it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Weird World Adventures, the podcast. For those of you who have not watched yet, be sure to go to Amazon Prime and watch Weird World Adventures. Season 2 is out now on Prime. It's streaming free internationally, and you can stream it free in the U.S. via the Fawsome app, which is on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, all that good stuff. So just if you put Weird World Adventures into your television...
Weird World Adventures.
Weird World Adventures. It will tell you how you can watch it. Well, but a lot of people say Real World Adventures, which is like, I don't know how they get there, and it regularly comes up where I'm like, that's not the name of the show. So Weird World Adventures. Also, be sure to check out maloriesadventures.com, MALORIES, adventures.com. I gotta spell it.
I see. Okay.
And we're also Malorie's Adventures on Instagram and Weird World Adventures on Facebook.
It's also on Fawsome.
That's what I said.
Did you say that already?
I did.
Wow.
Wow. Look at you now. You're paying attention. Wow. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I'm your host, Malorie.
And I'm your host, Michael.
And until next time, everybody,
Stay weird.